Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and we are building this LeetCode question series, and today we are going to solve question number 196 of the LeetCode. We have to delete the duplicate emails. And what the question is, suppose we have this person table with two columns, ID and email. We have to delete the duplicate emails. In this case, this and this are duplicate emails, and we have to delete those duplicate emails which has a maximum ID. Basically, we have to just retain the minimum ID email only. Suppose we have one more row, suppose 4 john@example.com. We have to make sure that we retain only the minimum one and delete this 3 and 4. This we need to do. We will see this solution in the data grid, and then we will come back here to submit our solution. So let's go to the data grid. We are in the data grid. I have already created this table users, and if you see, we have these three: bob@example.com and john@example.com. So of course we have this duplicate. These all three are duplicates, and for the John, these two are the duplicates. But what we need to do, we need to make sure that we only delete 4 and 5, and in this case we delete only 3. So whenever we have to do duplicates removal, we have to keep in mind that this is a question of group by. How we could do this? Let's see this. Select star from users group by, and I have to group by email. If I just select this, we could see that we are getting, of course, grouping by has been done. But what's the case 1 and 2? Are we sure that it always be 1 and 2? No, we are not sure at all. This could be any case. It just return any random row from, suppose this has done the grouping by of this bob@example.com. It could return 2, it could return 4, or it could return this fifth row. We do not know that. Similarly for the John, we do not know that whether it will return this 1 row or it will return 3 1. This 3, we do not know these things. So if I am very sure that it always return the minimum 1 and 2, then it's quite easy. I would just say delete from users where ID not in. I would say just retain 1 and 2 and delete both these case. This should be my query then. But I have to be very 100% sure that it always return 1 and 2. To do that, I will always say return me the minimum of ID. If I do this, then I am very much sure whether I am working in the MySQL or the Oracle or the MS SQL server, the ID in the group will always be the minimum. Now if I run this, of course this will delete all the users except 1 and 2, which I really want. If I run this, then you could see I am getting an error. Oh, you can't specify target table users for update in from clause. So what is trying to say, this is a MySQL problem. I do not know about other SQL engines whether this is allowed or not. But what is trying to say that you are deleting from this and also you are selecting from these users. This will not work at all. To solve this kind of a problem, what we could do, we could keep something in the temporary table and then use that temporary table to delete it. What do I mean by this temporary table? In the SQL engines, we have this common table expressions, and I will just walk you through, and it will not be a trouble for you to understand this thing. What I really want to hold this value in some kind of a temporary table. So with CTE as this, what I am trying to say, I am holding this thing in the temporary table called CTE. Most of the time we use this CTE and it stands for common table expression, and we could use anything other than the CTE, doesn't matter. Now what I will say now select ID from users, and of course I have to give an alias of ID here. If I do this, this should work fine to me, and of course it's working fine. If I run this select star from user now, it should give me only 1 and 2 now. Oh, this has not worked. Let me see again why this has not worked. Oh, sorry, it has to be CTE. I'm very sorry, I have to use this temporary table name here. If I run this, I should get only 1 and 2 row, and all other duplicates have been removed. Now let's go to the LeetCode and try to submit this our solution. So before that, let me again say, to create a common table expression or a temporary table in the MySQL, we use this with, then give any alias name, then use this as word, and then you provide your query. Whatever it returns, it will be stored in the CTE table. And then you could use CTE table like this: delete from users where ID not in, select ID from CTE. That's it. Let me just copy this solution. Let's go to the LeetCode. I am in the LeetCode. I have already explained this question to you, and let's see now whether this is running fine or not syntax wise. Oh, we have this, sorry, I have to use this person table. Now let us again run this query to check for the syntax errors. Yes, there's no syntax errors and my solution is submitted, at least again this case 1. Let me just submit my solution for all the test cases. This is working fine and I am able to beat at least 84.83% of the LeetCode users. So we are able to submit our solution. If you're liking this content, then please like my video, share this video to all your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Happy learning. Bye bye.